Alright, career and motorsports changes coming in the next update. So, that is of course regarding the version 6.4 to be released in June sometime. And they're proceeding on with this moving more events into motorsports category and taking series out of career to kind of, I guess, streamline your career and populate this new category that they've created. And this next version, 6.4, is going to be dealing with Group C. So I've already kind of posted a couple of videos of me trying to close out this series, since these 3 series won't be available coming next version, which is the Group C champions. These of course are all in the legend part of your career, so if you are not quite there yet, I don't know if you're gonna have enough time to run through enough series to unlock these and buy all the cars, upgrade them far enough, and close them out. In fact, I don't know if it's worth it. But anyway, if you own the car already, like let's say the Jaguar XJR9 or Mazda 787B or Porsche 962C, then hey, if you already got the car, that means you probably have the series unlocked, at least the bonus series, the Group C Porsche versus Jaguar or Group C Rotary Rampage. So those two are the bonus series. If you have the car, you have access to, so you can just run through, close them out. The champions, Group C champions, that is something that you have to unlock through, oh gosh, I want to say McLaren Generations. So you do have to run through quite a few main career series in your legend section of your career to unlock that one. So if you don't have that series unlocked, I wouldn't necessarily sweat it unless you're pretty close to it. By the way, the champions, the main career series, is only 18 tiers, and the payout, I believe, is greater in that one than the other bonus series, which is pretty typical. Bonus series usually pay out a little less. So anyway, so they will be moving this Group C over into the new motorsports category under endurance prototypes. So anything that you don't win in the current bonus series and the main series using these 3 cars, well, they won't be available anymore. So time to get moving on closing out those series if you haven't done so already. So that is 1. And then number 2 is the LMP1, the 2014 edition, the original. So I'm thinking most likely in the version 6.5 they might try to migrate the 2015 version. That's my guess. I have no inside information, so don't quote me on that. I'm just going with what I think. I mean, I kind of knew the LMP1s were gonna move over because that seems like the logical direction, right? So they'll probably, I'm expecting the F1 cars are gonna move over as well, the kind of migrate over to the motorsports section and being taken out of your career. I'm thinking they should just leave the career alone. Maybe they're trying to streamline, because career series has gotten pretty convoluted, you know, because every release for years now, they've been just keep adding new series with the new cars, and you know, it's been just keep getting bigger and bigger. So at some point they do have to kind of figure out a way of reorganizing, and this is sort of their way to do it, I think. So the next category is going to be this LMP1, the Endurance Kings, will be removed basically. So that's of course the one that features LMP1s and some the GTE Pro cars, right? Namely, I mean, who are we kidding? They're all Porsche 911 RSRs. But anyway, those cars. So the Endurance Kings will be removed in the version 6.4. So I will be running through that series to see if I can close that one out as well. So if you have any of these cars, any of these series available to you, this is your chance to close them out if you haven't done so. And let's see. New career series Endurance Legend will be added to the career. So they're not just completely removing Endurance. I mean, I guess Endurance Kings will be removed, but they're putting in a new Endurance Legend or Legends series with the 10-lapper farming race, I'd assume. So we'll see if they nerf the payout, because they've tried it once before, the Le Mans 10-lapper. They've long time ago, they tried to nerf the fame bonus on the 10-lapper because they figured it's a bonus series, it's not a main career series. So they tried to cut down on the fame bonus on the 10-lapper, which they were faced with a huge backlash from the community. There was a huge, like, I think, boycotting and all that stuff. People were pretty ticked off about that move, so they scaled back pretty quickly. So they brought the fame payout on that series, that particular event, back to where it was prior, right? So the original, which I believe is where it's at, which it has been at the same payout since. So I am thinking they'll probably leave that alone, the payout for the 10-lapper, but once again, I don't have any inside information. I'm sure if they nerf the payout on that one, once again there'll be a huge backlash, so I don't think they would risk it. But since they are removing, even though it sounds like they're kind of renaming, but they're reorganizing the whole thing anyway, so Endurance Kings as is not going to be in existence in the next version. So any bonus that you haven't collected basically by completing the series won't be available afterwards. So get them done before they're gone, right? The usual. So I like the fact that they're doing these in piecemeal, so to speak, kind of like little by little. I would have preferred if they did the 2015 version first, just simply because I have completed that series. That would, give me some extra time to work out these next ones. Or better yet, if they give us 2 versions heads up for removing some of these series, because then I would really get going on closing out some of these main career series. But anyway, so these LMP1s from 2014, I think, let's see, following cars will be moving from the career to a new season. Yeah, so Endurance Prototype, once again, that is the Motorsports series. So they're migrating over there, but they are actually adding also a new career series as well, Endurance Legends. Probably in Legends section, that would make sense. Most likely, I'd assume it's going to be a bonus series. I don't think it's going to be a main career series, because you guys understand the difference between the two, right? The main career series are the big blocks on the upper half of the screen in your career, and the bonus series are the smaller squares or the rectangles underneath. So anytime you win a car or buy a car, bonus series featuring that car will unlock, but not the main career series. The only way to do that is by unlocking and completing previous event series in your career. So it takes a little extra time, and payouts are always better in the main career series than the bonus series. So something to keep in mind when you're farming or doing anything else with that kind of purpose. So anyway, future motorsport changes For future updates, the team is looking into moving other motorsports related cars into existing and new motorsports groups. So this is an ongoing thing, which you can kind of expect, because when they first launched the motorsports category, there were only NASCAR and Formula E. So there will be, I guess, I'm expecting the 2015 LMP ones are going to the ones from what is that, the Endurance Champions series, most likely will be migrated over to the Motorsports, the Endurance prototypes. And I'm expecting, if those are moving, F1 has to move, right? I mean, why? I mean, F1, it's F1. I cannot think of more. Okay, perhaps NASCAR is more popular, but worldwide, I don't know. F1 is the pinnacle of motorsports, I would say. So that's gonna have to move over there at some point. So if they announce that in the near future, I wouldn't be surprised. So, but once again, I have no insider information, so don't quote me on that. At least not yet. Alright, so those are some upcoming changes in the next version. So keep on racing, and we'll see you on the track. Take care.